Previously on Project Tsunami.
I'm Priscilla.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Quinn.
I'm Adam.
And I'm David. And last year we found a time machine that belonged to my dad.
We don't know what he was up to, but we learned how to use it.
And ever since, we've been using it to improve our lives and the lives of others.
1 year has gone by, and senior year has been pretty fun. We've upgraded our cars, helped out others, and had some fun times. College, though, has been a pretty big thing on everyone's minds. Acceptance letters come out tonight, and we're all nervous. We've become so used to being able to adjust our fates that this has made us much more scared than normal. When fate is not yours to decide, it becomes much harder to accept.
Priscilla, are you getting this?
No, David. The flash means something else entirely.
Well, smile for the camera, Aaron. He's our newest member of the Project Tsunami Time Travel Squad.
That's a really long name. We should probably think about shortening it.
We could abbreviate it?
PTTTS? No, thank you.
Well, good point. Anyway, shouldn't we be introducing Aaron to the camera?
Yeah, my bro Aaron here is a gaming god, and he's really good at electronics, so I decided to let him in our circle.
Wave to the camera, Aaron.
Well, now that that's over, are you guys ready for college decisions today?
No, I'm so nervous.
I am too. Hey, Quinn, how's your new car?
Oh, it's really cool. I brought it past 120 miles an hour.
Is that even safe?
For the most part.
Times that I've seen you lose your way, you're not in control, and you won't be told. All I can do to keep you safe is hold you close till you can breathe on your own, till you can breathe on your own. Hold tight, you're slowly coming back to life. I've been giving you hell, I've been giving you hell, darling. Let go of all your haunted dreams tonight. I've been giving you hell, I've been giving you hell, darling. Hold tight, you're slowly coming back to life. I've been giving you hell, I've been giving you hell, darling. Let go of all your haunted dreams tonight. I've been giving you hell, I've been giving you hell. I won't let you down.
Yes!
Hey guys, congrats on all your acceptances. We need to celebrate.
Thanks, but I didn't realize how expensive college is.
Yeah, I'm genuinely concerned on how we're gonna pay for it.
That's why I brought y'all here. We're gonna win the lottery.
Yeah, that's pretty close to impossible, statistically speaking. The chances of winning the grand prize is 1 in 292,201,338.
How'd you calculate that, man?
To determine the odds of winning the Powerball, we use combinations because the numbers do not have to be in a certain order, but the Powerball number has to match. So to represent each drum, we have 5 because there are 5 total drums, and in each drum we have 69 total balls. And we multiply that with the Powerball drum, which is only a single drum with only 26 total balls. And when we multiply those together, we have 292,201,338. And since we're only using one ticket, the odds of winning the Powerball are 1 in 292,201,338.
Yes, I know. I'm not just talking about winning the lottery. I'm talking about going back in time to rig the lottery.
Wow, Adam, you finally had a good idea.
This is fantastic.
Wait a minute, guys. Everything we've done so far has been small scale. Repeating the past to be in 2 places at once?
Changing things before any major consequences happen.
The last time you had a great idea, things went awry. I don't think we should do it.
Come on, guys. What's the worst that could happen?
We all die, fam.
The time machine seems to be taking longer and longer to travel back in time anyways. I don't think we should use it.
What if we use statistics to see if it takes longer to travel back in time this month than it did to travel back in time last month?
But how would we do that?
Or we can use a 2-sample...
Of course, use a 2-sample t-test.
Yeah.
Adam, you're a genius. We will be using a 2-sample t-test to determine whether the mean travel time for March is greater than the mean travel time in February. And right here we have the data values, 5 random data values for the month of February and 5 for the month of March. And our null hypothesis is the mean travel time for February is equal to the mean travel time in March. And our alternative hypothesis is the mean travel time for February is less than the mean travel time in March. And before we can continue our tests, we got to check the conditions. And for independence, each data value for each month does not affect one another. Each data value for each month is random. And the 5 samples per month is less than 10% of the population of interest. And for nearly normal, we plotted the normal probability plot, and it is normal.
Here's the probability plot for February, and here's the probability plot for March.
And once we check the conditions and they all work, we can plug the data values into the calculator, and using the 2-sample t-test function, this is the calculator output. And because of the low p-value of 0.054197, we reject the null hypothesis at the 0.1 level of significance, indicating there's enough evidence to support the claim that the mean travel time in March is statistically greater than the mean time in February.
Huh, so there has been a difference.
Yes, we rejected it at the 0.1 level of significance, but not at the 0.05 level of significance. I think we're okay.
Still a little hesitant.
Come on, guys. What about Carpe Diem? Aren't we gonna seize the day? Let's do a final vote. Who's in?
I'm in.
Count me in too.
Same here.
I guess I'll do it.
Alright, fine, I'm in too. But we need to fix the time machine because it's clearly not working right.
I actually have a couple of ideas. Just by looking at it, the carbon accelerator looks faulty.
Oh, I never would have thought to check that. Here are the original plans I made for the time machine. Do you want to help me fix it?
Sure, let's get to work.
Let's get cracking.
It's done, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let's take it for a spin. I've got today's lottery numbers here. Let's go back to 8 o'clock this morning to buy it.
But wait, what if we're taking someone else's rightful money?
I thought of that. Nobody won the lottery today, so this is technically nobody's money.
Okay, sweet. Everyone ready? This is Project Tsunami, Experiment 9, winning the lottery.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's go get the ticket.
I got it, guys. I got the lottery ticket.
Hey, let's call ourselves the Minutemen, because, you know, we're all being in the minute and whatnot.
Minutemen?
Ever heard of minute people? Whatever happened to gender-neutral pronouns? This is 2016.
Yeah, maybe that's not just a good idea.
Alright, everybody, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Guys, I think this is a podcast with the winning numbers.
And the winning numbers are 12, 25, 30, 52, 62, Powerball 8, exclamation mark.
OMG, those are numbers?
We won the lottery!
Yeah!
Guys, after taxes, that's $20,520,987. We're going to college!
And Chipotle.
Yeah!
Life was pretty good, but it wasn't long before it took a turn for the worse.
Shadows settle on the place that you left. Our minds are troubled by the emptiness. Destroy the middle, it's a waste of time. From the perfect start to the finish line.
How did something like this even happen?
I'm not quite sure. I was on the phone with him, and then I heard a crash, and the call dropped. I called 911, but didn't get there soon enough. He was just going too fast. He wasn't the only one. There was another car crash a mile away, but the police got there on time, and they were able to save him. I wish the opportunity was the same for Quinn.
We're not considering not going back, right? Aaron, he was your best friend.
Yeah, I know.
Wanting to go back isn't the problem. The ability to go back is. If we travel back in time, it needs to happen now before the ripple effects become a problem.
What do you mean?
So when we go back to save Quinn, all of the people who were there that night, the ambulances, the police, Everyone who responded to both Quinn's accident and the second accident, they wouldn't have been so close to that second accident. If Quinn didn't die, the person in the other crash probably would have.
Oh, it's too bad Adam's at work. I'm sure he'd have a solution for this.
Hang on, guys. What if there's a way to prevent both deaths?
How?
Alright, so we know both accidents are going to happen. All we need is for the police to be there on Dairy Lane at 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
So, how do you propose we do that?
All we need to do is go back in time and call 911 to bring the police to Dairy Lane before the accidents occurred. And then they'll be there when they happen.
But if we haven't used the time machine since we won the lottery, then do you think it's still fine?
Yeah. Look at this. While we may have not teleported since the lottery, David and I have been running daily tests on inanimate objects like toy cars. This graph plots the number of days since we fixed the carbon accelerator against the number of seconds it's taken the car to go back in time and come back. Before we can run the linear regression analysis, we must first check the conditions, and both variables are quantitative. The scatter plot shows that it's roughly linear and there are no outliers present. So now we can continue on with the linear regression analysis, and when you plug it into your calculator, this is what you should get. And because of the high R of negative 0.9883, that indicates that there's a strong negative association between days since fixing the carbon accelerator and the travel time.
So basically...
Essentially, that means the time machine has been getting more efficient daily.
Perfect, that's just what I needed to hear.
Excellent, so we have a plan, now let's get going. This is Project Tsunami, Experiment 10, Twisting Fate.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, 911. What's your emergency?
Hi, I'm on the intersection of Dairy Lane and London Lane, and my T-84 just broke. Help.
All right, we'll send an officer straight away with batteries.
Thank you so much.
Look, here comes Quinn.
Yo, what's up, guys? Why are you here? More importantly, why are you stopping me?
You wouldn't believe us if we told you, but just please drive safely home.
Yes, please be cautious.
Why?
We're kind of your friends from the future.
What?
Look, it's a good story. We'll tell you about it sometime. But right now, don't you have somewhere you need to go?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good luck getting there.
Alright, I think our work here is done.
Not yet. Priscilla and I thought of the perfect team name.
The Underdogs, serving truth and justice to all.
Cliche, but very fitting.
Alright, nice name. Now let's get going.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let me call Quinn to make sure he's okay. Hey Quinn, we're having a meeting at David's house. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why? What are you guys talking about?
Oh, nothing really. We're just making sure you're safe.
Alright, thanks bro. I'll be there in 10.
Sweet, we got really lucky. But hey, that's what matters. The underdogs have saved the day. Now let's get some pizza and celebrate.
Hey David, isn't it so cool that we saved 2 lives today?
Yes, I'm so proud of everyone.
So, this might sound a little crazy, but what if we went back and saved more, being the underdogs and all? Like, for example, Priscilla and I's best friend Alex from middle school, we could go and save her, just like we saved Quinn.
We should totally do it.
Well, it's not that we don't want to do it, but should we? I mean, I don't mean to sound rude, but didn't fate already make its choice about Alex?
And until this morning, we thought fate had already made its choice about Quinn. There's still hope.
Hey guys, what's up?
I just came up with an idea. We should go back and save Alex.
Alex from middle school? We were the bestest of friends, but didn't she die in her sleep? That's so sad. I don't know. What do you guys think about going back in time to save her?
I mean, if we were to go back in time, there'd be no way of knowing what would happen. It could lead to anything, including never having met us. If it were me, I might do it, but the risks are huge.
But wouldn't you trade it, us, our experiences and friendships, for some time with your best friend? I'm sure she was like family, and family is huge.
don't know, that's just such a hard decision to make, you know?
I think it's just too risky. We don't even know if it can go that far back.
I checked your dad's blueprints. It says that the chance of being able to go between 10 and 20 years is a 95% confidence interval of 53% plus or minus 3.2 percentage points.
If we construct the confidence interval by adding and subtracting 3.2% from 53%, that gives us the interval from 49.8% to 56.2%. That includes 50% and below, so that means it might not even work more than half the time, statistically speaking. It's not even worth it.
Well, you guys will never know unless you try. Isn't it worth trying?
I suppose so. Come over here. Guys.
Close your eyes. This is Project Tsunami Experiment 11, the ultimate test. 3, 2, 1, adios!
Where are we? Or more likely, when are we?
Dang, this looks just like my house, but it's different. My house was painted blue last summer, but this is white. That means we're at least a year back.
Priscilla, Jess, dinner's ready.
I haven't been called that since the 8th grade.
8th grade? That's the same year that Alex died. We have to go find her.
Hey, Alex.